Evening everybody, welcome back to the brew house. So tonight it's time to do the testing of the British Golden Ale that we brewed. This one we brewed about a month ago now. So it's had 14 days fermenting. We use USO 5 on this one. Starts off at 1050 and fermented down to 1014, so it's actually 4.7%. Grain bill, pretty simple one, so it was 3.7 kilogram of Maris Otter, 400 gram of Munich Malt, and then 200 grams of Carapils, and then it's been hopped with 70 grams of East Kent Goldings and 50 grams of Fuggles. Aroma wise, to be honest, not a great deal coming from it. Slight, a little bit of earthiness there, but other than that, there's not too much coming off it. Now, colour wise, yep, pretty happy with that. Very much what you'd expect for a golden ale. Now, I have had a few drinks of this already. Had a few pints maybe 4 or 5 days ago. At that point, I was worrying that I might have put too many hops in. I know that in the grand scheme of things, 120 grams, is not that massive, but I don't think you tend to get that much hop usage when you're using East Kent Goldings and Fuggles. Don't think you tend to go for that much, and I was kind of worried that I might have put too much in because it was a bit overpowering. But I think in the 4 or 5 days that I've left it, they've now kind of come together, combined. Very typical of what you expect from when you're using these old style British hops. So floral, definitely floral hints to it, and just that general earthiness. I'm sure we've all tried lots and lots of either home brews or commercial beers that have got Fuggles and East Kent Goldings in. I do think that us home brewers do get a bit distracted by the American hops, the big punchy, dank, citrusy. So like your Chinooks and all these and then your New Zealand hops that have all come in. And I think sometimes we do overlook the fact that we're in Britain, we've got some really good hops. So yeah, it's a very crisp, clean. Like I say, I've just got, now it's mellowed down a bit. It is just a nice, smooth, earthy, but mostly floral kind of taste that you're getting from it. Now, this is the first time that I've ever used Munich Malt in any of my beers, which I'm led to believe is supposed to bring a bit of a spiciness to it, and I'll be honest, I'm not really getting that. Now, it were 10% of my grain bill, so in future I might knock it up to 15%, just see if I can get any of the spiciness coming out. But actually, as a base layer, as a base grain bill, then I'm quite happy with how it is. When, like I said, now the hops have died down, I'm quite happy with the hopping rate that I put in as well. Like a lot of things with homebrew, patience, probably the hardest thing for homebrewers to get. But I think the longer that you can leave a beer just to sit there, I know we're all desperate to get it carved up and be drinking it within 3 days. But at the minute, I'm fortunate enough where I've got a nice steady line. I've got 3 kegs full, so I don't need to rush coming into drinking the beers. And I think being able to give it that full fortnight just to condition and actually let the flavours really come together has really helped this beer. Like I said, when I tried it 4 or 5 days ago, it wasn't tasting as good as what it's tasting now. The one thing that the Munich has done though for it is it's got the higher EBC, so it's given it this nice, perfect for a golden ale colour to it. If I was served this in a pub, then I certainly won't be unhappy with it, and it's very much a traditional British nice spring evening, summer evening. Quite happily sit in a beer garden and drink a few of these. Just a perfectly refreshing, crisp, lovely pint. Now, I will leave the link to the video of me brewing this particular beer. Quick word of warning, it is quite a long video. I think it came in at about 16 minutes. But it's because it was the first video that I'd done with the Brewzilla Gen 4. So I did spend a bit of time just going through the various ins and outs and the workings of the actual Brewzilla machine. But like I said, I will leave the link down in the description if you want to go back and watch it, and I'll also put the recipe in the description. But for now, I'm going to go finish enjoying my pint. Thank you all for watching.